Nzafunga kuti nthane nazo masabata 70 ya Danieli aya.
70 weeks in order to tie in the seals.
Kuti nizilumikize nazimamatiro.
Leaving one thing open, and that was the 5th chapter of the 7th sealed book, and we'll take that tonight.
Siya chintu chimodzi chosekuka buku mutu chapter number 5.
Now, what I told you,
so pano zamena kuzaninu,
that's what I want to show there. 70 weeks of Daniel.
Masabata 70 ya Daniel.
Kuta. And in somewhere after 69 and a half weeks,
pamene pache masabata 69 diteka,
there's a break.
Pali kupumula.
Then the church ages,
after
the 7 church ages, then the last half of the week of 70 weeks of Daniel. Now, look at this whilst he's having that showing there. Verse 25. In Daniel chapter 9, verse 25. Just keep that for me there. They will read their own Bibles there. Know therefore and understand that from the going forth of the commandment to restore and to build Jerusalem unto the Messiah the Prince shall be 7 weeks.
Are
we together? Now, the way we calculate is not the way the Bible deals with things. You may look at that and think it's a confusion. Know therefore and understand that from the going forth of the commandment to restore and to build Jerusalem unto the Messiah, the Prince shall be 7 weeks. Now, we are doing this in summary. The rebuilding of Jerusalem took 7 weeks. Are we together? 7 times 7 is 49 years.
7 times 7 is 49.
That was the rebuilding of Jerusalem. And then he said, to restore and build Jerusalem unto the Messiah the Prince shall be 7 weeks. First 7 weeks. The rebuilding of Jerusalem. And 62 weeks. Then 62 weeks is 60 what? 62. Are we together? 3 means
3 tanthauza
3 20s
ma 20 atatu
and 2
na 2.
So 62 weeks.
Masabata 62.
7 plus 62.
7 plus 62
is 69 weeks.
Masabata 69.
And in these 69 weeks,
Masabata 69 hour,
that's when our Lord Jesus Christ was born.
Anapadwa.
And the birth, the 30 years birth, when he was born, it was not counted. It's when he began to preach the gospel. And the Lord preached 3.5 years. And 3.5 years is half a week. Are we together? And he preached half a week here. Then he was crucified. Now listen to this. He says, know therefore and understand from the going forth of the commandment to restore and to build Jerusalem unto the Messiah the Prince shall be 7 weeks and 62 weeks. The street shall be built again, and the wall even in troublous times. And after 62 weeks shall Messiah be cut off, but not for himself. Meaning, he was crucified. Now, after preaching 3.5 years,
pambuyo palalikira zaka zitatu nteka
he was crucified.
anapachikiwa.
And when he was crucified,
Pamene anapachikiwa,
grace came to the Gentiles.
chisomo chinabwera kwa mitundu.
The gospel now comes to the Gentiles.
Utenga sopano wafika kuli anthu a mitundu.
Now, if you look at this,
Sopano
and
mkaona ichi.
after 3 weeks shall Messiah be cut off, but not for himself, and the people of the prince shall come, that shall come shall destroy the city and the sanctuary, and the end thereof shall be with a flood, and unto the end of the war desolations are determined. And he shall confirm the covenant with many for 1 week, and in the midst of the week he shall cause the sacrifice and the oblation to cease, and for the overspreading of the abominations he shall make it desolate, even until the consummation, and that determined shall be poured upon the desolate. Now,
Sopano.
where there is confusion is this.
Pali mkangano ni hapa.
When it says here,
Pamene
he says,
inakuja hapa.
and after 62 weeks shall Messiah be cut off, but not for himself, that's he is crucified, and the
Ndiyo
people of the
apachikitwa.
prince that shall come shall destroy the city. Now, the Lord is cut off,
Sopano ambuye aduliwa,
crucified.
pachikiwa.
Now, after he is crucified,
Pambuyo pachikitwa.
then Titus
Pamene Tito
came and invaded the city of Jerusalem.
anabwera nangena mzinda wa Yerusalemu.
What I want to do is this.
Zamani nfuna kuchita
If
Ni-
I want something there.
izi nfuna china chache hapa.
Brother Maeso,
Mbale Maeso,
if you can get me to just a moment. There's something I'm looking for here. There is something I was looking for. Okay, if you can get me to 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 5 there. Not that one. Okay, you got that one. Go to the next. Let's see. Yeah. Don't look at that. Don't worry about that because
osaona pali zina zache izi.
now, can you see the Lord was crucified?
Mwaone ambuye anapachikiwa.
Now, Titus
Sopano Tito
came and invaded there.
anabwera nangena mzinda.
And Jerusalem now is besieged.
Yerusalemu sopano alandiwa.
And after the besieging of Jerusalem,
Pambuyo polandiwa wa Yerusalemu.
then they were taken into captivity.
Pamene po anatengewa kala
Then they
kapolo.
were scattered.
Pamene panabalalika.
Then after that,
Pambuyo pache.
what I don't want you to look at this.
Sinufuna kuti muone izi.
Don't worry. What I only wanted was that.
Zamene nafuna kuti muonepo ni izi hapa.
And this will come with this in the seals and in the church.
Izi
churches
zapera
and in the seals.
mgaolina zimamatiro.
But let's go back to that
Kumatenti
picture.
bwerere kuchitunzi chija.
Let's get back to yes. So now,
Sopano
if you look at this,
mkaona ichi.
keep that in mind.
Muzijambule izi zikale mmalingaliro.
The prophet says here
Mneneri akuti hapa.
in the message, the beginning and the ending of the Gentile Dispensation 550109E. I can just read that maybe because, all right, you can still take it off. He said, now, then after these visions,
Anakuti pambuyo pamasompenya.
he showed him just where the nations will be standing.
Anamuonesa pumaiko azakalali
He
yazayimirira.
showed him how that's in the beginning. Yes. I don't know. You got it there? Yes. Yes. He showed him just where the nations would be standing.
Anamuonesa pomwe maiko azakhala
He
azayimirira.
showed him how that there were so many years dependent yet on the Jews.
Anamuonesa kuti pane zaka zambiri zomwe
He
zinali kudali
said the
Ayuda.
Messiah shall come.
Anati Mesiya
He
azabwera.
will prophesy in the 70 of weeks,
Azanenera mu sabata la
which is
70.
3.5 years.
Zomwe chiwerengero zaka zitatu nditheka.
In the midst of it,
Pakati pa izi
he will be cut off,
iye azatuliwa.
which is 7 years.
Zomwe ni zaka 7.
70 weeks is determined for thy people.
Masabata 7 kusimikiziriwa anthu
7
ako.
years of prophecy to the Jews.
Zaka 7 ya
He
ulosi kwa
said,
Ayuda.
and the Messiah, the Prince, shall come and prophesy
Mesiya kalonga azabwera ndi kunenera.
in the midst of the 7 weeks,
Pakati pa masabata 7.
7 days,
Masiku
he
7.
will be cut off.
Azachoswa pamalo.
In the abomination maketh desolation will stand in its place.
Chamanyazi kuyimirira malo mwake.
Okay. And they will tread down the walls of Jerusalem.
Ndipo azagwesa zipupa za Yerusalemu.
Gentiles for a time and the dividing of time.
Mitundu mtawi ndi kugawa kwa nthawi.
Now, paragraph 85. Now, when the Messiah comes,
So pano Mesiya akabwera.
Jesus,
Yesu
he preached exactly 3.5 years.
pomwe inali pa